Hey guys, Will here with W.T.F car reviews, and today we're reviewing the all-new 2025 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter.
And a big thanks to T and the rest of the management and staff here at Toyota of Tampa Bay for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to our inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Tampa area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out and ask for T.
And as most of you guys probably know by now, Toyota released this all-new 4th generation Tacoma last year for 2024. For 2025, tow hooks are now standard on all models, as well as stronger auxiliary switches now capable of over 3 times the output. The hybrid powertrain that we have here is exclusive to the TRD Pro and the $500 cheaper Trailhunter that you see here. The TRD Pro being more of a high-speed off-road oriented truck with 2.5-inch Fox Live shocks and an ISO-dynamic shock absorber-equipped performance seat, whereas the Trailhunter is more for deep ruts, camping, and slow-speed off-roading with Old Man Emu shocks, a snorkel, rock rails, and added steel skid plates with an available 6-foot bed. With a base price of $62,735, what else do we get for that money? Let's jump right in. So similar to the TRD Pro, this is an aggressive looking truck with a 33-inch off-road tire, snorkel, iForce Max powerful hybrid turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, full LED headlamps, black headlight housing, LED daytime running light beneath it, bronze Toyota badge, forward-facing camera helping us out with the trail cameras and the 360, TRD light bar. We get the rigid fog lights down below, full front parking sensing, the skid plates, hopefully I can pick up at least some of them on camera with the red recovery hooks as well. They're doing some type of repair over here in this condo association. Sorry about the background noise, and we're also about to get hit with a serious storm. Hopefully I can hurry up this review. We get Trailhunter etched on the LED headlamps, the wheel and tire setup. We get these Goodyear Wrangler Territory RT all-terrain tires. Dimensions are 265/70 R18, 6-lug pattern coming out to around a 33-inch tire. Lift kit Trailhunter specific Old Man Emu shocks, different from the Fox Live shocks from the TRD Pro, which are intended for more high speed. These have a little bit more travel and more capability for traction at low and more rougher terrain off-road trails. We get the fender flares, Trailhunter badge in the lower left part of the door area, rock rails, smart access for the driver and a front passenger, additional camera on the mirror help us out with the 360 LED turn signal on the body color mirror, blind spot monitoring on the glass. We have black window trim for the lower part, blacked out B-pillar and body color up top, cargo racks up top with the sport bar out rear. The gas cap, we'll take a quick look at it in 1 second. I'll take a step back, show you guys the side profile on this 2026 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter. This Trailhunter only has the 5-foot bed, but it's still more than enough to keep all of your cargo. Additional LED light underneath the sport bar. The gas cap is not push to open. We'll show you the latch is inside. Same rear wheel and tire setup. The only difference is a smaller brake caliper. Hopefully you guys can pick up the frame. We don't have any leaf springs back here with the Old Man Emu rear suspension. And out rear we get the black headlight housing. This button opens up our power deploying tailgate, which is a pretty premium feature with the drop-in bed liner. And I'll leave a link right here to show you what the payload capacity for this TRD Trailhunter is. We get our 120 volt, 2400 watt AC outlet, some storage in each corner, the compressor on the left side, and up here we get our controls for the compressor. LED box lighting, Tacoma etched into the bed itself. We can lift this tailgate right up. As soon as we start to lift, the power function takes over. We get our zone light, backup camera, black Tacoma inserts for the tailgate, iForce Max on the right side, and our Trailhunter logo underneath our Toyota of Tampa Bay badge. We get rear recovery hooks, 2 ARB steel rear bumper, full rear parking sensing, trailer hitch. I believe this truck can tow around 6,000 pounds, and a full-size spare tire. Hopefully you guys can pick up the suspension setup and possibly some more skid plates. The exhaust tip in the lower right corner. And speaking of the exhaust tip, let's fire up this 2.4-liter hybrid turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, and here she sounds. Alright guys, that was the sound of the 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid setup sold by Toyota for the 2025 Tacoma Trailhunter, and it sounds pretty good. We get a cold air intake over here, which will beefing up the sound for the induction noise. We'll check that out when we take this truck out for a drive. But cranking out 326 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque, made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, sending the power to all 4 wheels with a part-time 4-wheel drive system, so sending the power to the rear wheels. You can expect 0 to 60 in the mid 7-second range, so not that much quicker compared to the hybrid setup, but this off-road truck is weighing in like 600-700 pounds heavier compared to the standard turbocharged powertrain, so not necessarily the end of the world if I compare it to the hybrid setup, I'm sorry. Comparing it to the turbocharged setup. Anyway, we can shut this hood right down. Unfortunately, no hydraulic struts. We can walk around this 2025 Tacoma Trailhunter one more time. Let's take a step inside and see what we get with just about the top of the line 2025 Tacoma, with leather stitching up top, leather in the center, and a gushy soft leather armrest, Trailhunter specific trim pieces, auto one touch for all 4, 4-way adjustable mirrors. You'll fit a foot long, you'll squeeze a foot long in there too, or have 2 24-ounce water bottles and some storage in front of it. Get a little bit of additional storage behind it. We get the JBL premium audio system with the removable speaker. The seats are gold contrasted silver leather with perforation, heated and ventilated, fully adjustable. We get 4-way lumbar control. You can recline, drop, lift, and slide the front seats. But taking a step inside, we get a Toyota step-in plate. No grab handle or running boards, so it's not the easiest mid-size pickup to get inside, but for an off-road mid-size pickup, definitely not the worst in the segment. But firing everything right up, let's check it out. So this is a nice interior. The seats are very comfortable. The steering wheel is thick, solid 10 and 2, perfect feeling 9 and 3. Leather stitched horn area, loud and aggressive horn. We'll see if we get dual panes. We do get dual panes, and they feel thick. We get our infotainment adjustments, phone calls, volume, voice commands. On the right side, radar cruise control with the adjustments and lane keep assist. Turn signal stocks feel premium. Auto headlamps, auto high beams with fog lights, daytime running lights. No auto rain sensing wipers, though. At this price point, that would be expected. Tilt and telescoping steering column, gas cap release, interior brightness, auto headlamps, traction control, your AC outlet, your automatic tailgate release with your 4 auxiliary switches, now at 95 amps versus the previous 30. Get your interior lights, light bar, and our fog lights. Premium aluminum feeling trim, hard plastic dashboard unfortunately, but outside of that, everything in this interior feels really premium. We get our digital gauge display. The tach goes to about 6,100 RPM. Digital speedo in the center. The speedometer going to about 120 with our pitch and roll on the right side. The adjustments, we can press and hold OK to change it. Now we're looking at driving support, settings, message, blank, driving support again. My personal favorite would be the driving support, so we'll leave it there. We can also adjust between pitch and roll, trailer mode, engine, trans, oil, the electric boost gauge, blank screen, fuel economy, and right back where we started with navigation. It's a compass when you're not looking at your navigation, and we can't activate this navigation because with Toyota, everything is subscription based. But my personal favorite to leave it at all times would be this turbo boost gauge and battery percentage on the right side. The 15-inch touchscreen, as we mentioned, everything is subscription based. We're not going to activate anything for the purpose of this review. We'll set everything up later for the potential owner, but it's a really responsive screen. What we can show you, I guess, is the music, phone, vehicle settings. The response in this touchscreen is just about one of the best in the business, but as you mentioned, I can't show you the navigation screen because everything is subscription based. The backup camera, let's check it out though. Super high resolution, guidance lens and trajectory with an over-the-top 360. You get the actual 360 with a zoom function, and you can slide around your Tacoma, forward-facing camera, backup camera. You get your side blind zone up front, side blind zone out rear, in-bed camera. We're locked out of our over-the-top right now, and you can turn on or off your auto cameras with our trail support with pitch and roll as well. Throwing right back into park though, we return right back to the previous screen. Dual zone automatic front climate control, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, trailer brake controller, our hard buttons for the vent adjustments, and a pretty premium feeling volume dial. The gear selector for our 8-speed automatic transmission with manual shifts on the gear selector, electronic parking brake with auto hold, part-time 4-wheel drive system, our drive mode selector. Our drive modes include normal, sport, and eco mode. We'll start off in normal, try out sport and eco and just see what the differences are. Our tow haul mode and our multi-terrain selector, which is not available right now until we finish our break-in period. Our downhill acceleration control and crawl mode, and that's about it for this dial. Or trailer mode, access our cameras at all times and over the top 360. You press the button one more time, we'll return right back to the previous screen. Locking rear diff, you can unlock the stabilizer bar. The cup holders will fit 24, maybe 32 ounce bottles. Get a nice gushy soft leatherette armrest and some leatherette outside of the glove box. This is a premium touch with Toyota up top. You'll fit 4 pairs of socks above it. Damp, not lined felt, but a very large glove box. You're fitting 4 Harry Potter books, 5 Harry Potter books, 2, maybe 3 pairs of shoes, like 30, 35 license plates. 3 garage home link settings and the adjustments for our digital rear view mirror, which is frameless and auto dimming. Sunglass holder, interior lights are LED. We can push and open our slidable 5th window, but it looks like it's about to downpour on us. So let's take a step out of this front seat. Good Lord, take a look at those clouds. Taking a step out back, let's see how much space is offered back here, as well as the overall quality of the material. So up top, hard plastic, leatherette armrest, auto one-touch window at least, but it's not a dual pane. You'll fit a foot long down here or 3 24-ounce water bottles, additional storage for this grab handle area, and a JBL speaker. I'll move some of the stuff out of the way. Doesn't look like the most legroom with this new Tacoma generation. The seats don't lift up. We can slide them down. Here we have our subwoofer and a little bit of additional storage behind it. Taking a step inside, I'm a little bit over 6 feet tall, sitting behind my seat settings, and yeah, I'm starting to run out of knee room. I have about ½ an inch maybe. Headroom, I got about ½ an inch too, so anyone over 6'1", 6'2", you are starting to get a little bit limited in overall space, but you do get a little bit more space here compared to the TRD Pro, because the shock absorber seat does take up a little bit extra space, so keep that in mind if you're really looking forward to a Tacoma. 2 additional cup holders, 20 volt, 2400 watt AC outlet with 2 USB-C ports right next to it. Hopefully I can pick it up for you guys on camera. The camera's kind of tripping out. Unfortunately, no air vents. There is something going on under the front seat, but nothing that blows directly into our face. No center cubby armrest back here either. We get a mat pocket behind the passenger seat, and that's about it for the inside and outside of the only 2025 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter. It is a really nice off-road pickup truck. It is getting up there in price, starting at $62,000, but we got a lot of power, very solid fuel economy, averaging 23 miles per gallon, 4-wheel drive, 33-inch tires, upgraded shocks, some of the best ride quality in the segment, some of the best fuel economy in the segment with really solid performance. But speaking of performance, let's take this 2025 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter out for a drive and see what it's got. All right, guys, now we're just about seeing everything we need to see with the inside and outside of the all-new 2025 Toyota Tacoma Trailhunter. Let's take it out for a drive and see what it's got. But starting off on this off-road trail-y pavement, it still feels really composed. This is what this thing is meant for. Slow speed, rough roads, and good ride quality and solid performance. The steering feels hefty. We are on an electric steering rack now in this new generation Tacoma, but just like the old generation, it feels good. Ooh! This hybrid setup can haul butt. Brakes feel good. And over the train tracks, it's as if we didn't even run anything over. This thing feels pretty serious. You can hear the induction from that snorkel pretty good too. All right, guys, taking a step out here, still in normal mode. Throttle response feels really good with this hybrid setup. We can lean into it. Ooh. This thing is quick. It doesn't feel that much quicker than the standard turbocharged powertrain, at least not once you're moving, but the initial throttle response feels noticeably better. That snorkel sounds really good with that induction too. I'm not sure if you can hear it. And you can hear that turbo blow off in there too. I like that. I think that snorkel is a reason to go with the Trailhunter over the TRD Pro alone. The TRD Pro is an awesome truck in its own regard. I just don't see myself picking it over what we're currently sitting in. Moving pull on the gas, powerful, very powerful, and that blow off sounds really cool. So throwing it into sport, let's see what changes up. The brake pedal feels a little bit more firm. Steering gets a little bit firmer too. Throwing it in, body roll is limited. There is some on the gas. Ho, 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 ho. Boost. And that blow off is really cool. Brakes. Throw it in a little bit faster than we should. Handling is surprisingly good for an off-road pickup, about half throttle. A little traction control, but you look down and you are moving. And at concrete pavement, listen, at highway speeds, this thing is quiet. You do hear that induction from the snorkel when you're consistently on the pedal going highway speeds. but it sounds really cool. I really don't know if you guys can pick it up on camera, but I do like it. They're taking it out of sport. Hopefully you guys picked it up. Let's throw it into eco mode and see what changes up. Transmission immediately downshifts us. Steering turns the same as it was in normal, about half throttle. No, it still picks up good. It's not as aggressive as sport, but this is where you're gonna get your 23 combined miles per gallon. For daily driving, I think I'd leave it in eco mode. And at highway speeds with this turbocharged hybrid powertrain, you don't need a lot of throttle to keep yourself moving. And yeah, that snorkel just sounds really, really cool. Overall, guys, if you're looking for an off-road performance mid-sized truck, you want every bell and whistle, heated and ventilated seats, upgraded audio system, lift kit, 33-inch tires, but you prefer having a snorkel over high-speed dual-valve shocks and a suspension-equipped seat that takes up the entire back seat, this is a really good alternative, and it's $500 cheaper. If that's what you're looking for, guys, I would 100% recommend checking out the 2025 Toyota Tacoma, and I'd recommend checking out the Trailhunter. I've seen TRD off-roads, TRD sports cross 60,000 bucks. Here, starting at 62,000, yes, it's more expensive than both of those trucks. But the heated and ventilated seats, 33-inch tires, the old man emu suspension that rides amazingly, I think it's genuinely worth money, at least compared to a TRD Sport and TRD Off-Road. There is some competition in the segment that's also really cool, but compared to the Tacomas available, I think this is the best one that you're gonna get. And a big thanks to T and Kimberly here at Toyota of Tampa Bay for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to our inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Tampa Bay area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out and ask for T or Kimberly. And a huge thanks to all you guys for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel is just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you want to see reviewed on this channel, and I'll definitely try getting those videos for you ASAP. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.